What is the bottom line on Netflix? Company reported earnings this week. Staggering growth of subscriptions, especially overseas. Stock had a huge run to a new high. How big can it get? How far can it go? The stock has been hated for so long. Ultimately, what is the bottom line? The bottom line with Netflix is that Netflix is what you should think of as a modern TV network. It has two huge advantages over legacy TV networks. The first is that it's just much better and more convenient than a traditional TV network. You can watch what you want to watch, wherever you want to watch, on whatever screen, whenever. You can log off of one screen, pick up another in a perfect place. Netflix has built a wonderful technology. It's super convenient. No more tuning in at a particular time or futzing with a VCR or what have you. It's just an incredible technology and service. And then secondly, and most importantly, and this is something a lot of folks who have followed Netflix have missed, Netflix has the same dynamics as Amazon and Facebook and others, where ultimately it can be vastly larger than people initially think. Because when you look at a legacy television network is limited by time. There are only 24 hours in a day. Has to show the same programming to everybody over that period, can only build so big an audience, and therefore only have so much money to spend on investing in content, which is what drives the viewership. Netflix, on the other hand, can theoretically show a different program to every individual that watches it at any time, and therefore has almost an infinite amount of shelf space for having new content. So Netflix literally could have 1,000 times as much content as any standard TV network if it can find ways to pay for it. And the amazing thing about Netflix in recent years is the content investment budget continues to increase to the point where Netflix may spend $7.5 billion this year on content, already dwarfs HBO and traditional networks, actually even closing in on Disney and ESPN, which are somewhere around the $10 to $12 billion range. Ultimately, if Netflix continues to grow, it should be in a position to spend vastly more money on content than any other network and basically have something for everybody to watch. We don't all have to watch the same thing. And the price point, if you look at least in our household, everybody watches Netflix. We all pay with one single account. If at some point Netflix wants to roll out the family plan for $10 or $12 a month, our family will sign up so quickly. It'll be a very smooth transition. So ultimately, there's pricing power there as well. So if you think about how big Netflix can get, right now there are about 750 million broadband users in the world. It's probably going to grow to 2 billion. Netflix has 100 million subscribers. Mark Mahaney at RBC sees that growing to 160 million over the next few years, thinks that can take Netflix stock to $210 a share over the next couple of years. So lots of upside and potential left in Netflix. Don't assume they've saturated the market. That is the bottom line.